To help you prepare the ultimate Christmas feast, we're sharing the spirit of Christmas by giving you the answers to our top Christmas cooking queries. Let's go. A simple way to enjoy oysters is just raw with a squeeze of lemon, but you can also make a myriad of dressings. Let me show you a simple mignonette. So I've got a little shallot, which I'm just going to finely dice. Now add that to 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. So simple. No, raw prawns need to be cooked before safely consuming, and to save time, you can actually buy them pre-cooked at your seafood counter at your local Woolies. You can cook raw prawns in boiling water for about 3 to 4 minutes and then plunge them into a bowl of iced water. This will stop the cooking process and allow them to retain their colour and their flavour. Or let someone else do the hard work for you. Peeling prawns is easy once you know how, so just grab your prawn, twist off the head, then peel away the shell, starting from underneath. Now its little tail, just pinch and pull. Now make a little slit along the back, and we're just going to remove the vein. Voila. Cooked prawns can last 1 to 2 days, stored in the coldest part of your fridge in an airtight container. Well, of course, the ham that you buy is already cooked, so you can eat it as is. But if you want to glaze it and cook it, all you need to essentially do is remove the rind. And then you can just glaze it even with something as simple as some melted down marmalade. Check the label on your ham for an accurate guide, but as a bit of an estimate, you can store it in the coolest part of your fridge for up to 2 weeks, and it's best stored in a ham bag. For more safe storage tips, you can head to our Christmas ham guide online. Okay, so to easily carve a ham, just hold it with one hand by the shank and then just cut long, thin slices on a bit of an angle, just avoiding the bone if there is one, and just make sure you cut away from you. There are so many options. Use it up in a salad, quiche, pasta, fried rice. Options are endless. Top tips for cooking a turkey. Well, you need to make sure you thaw it properly before you cook it, especially if you've bought it frozen. Prep it properly, so tuck its wings under and pat the skin dry before you cook it. Use a stuffing for extra flavour. That's a really good tip. Also, make sure you baste it while you're cooking it. Give it a little bit of love while it's in the oven, and then make sure you rest it properly before you serve it. Turkeys obviously vary in size and weight, so does the cooking time, but as a little bit of a guide, they take about 40 minutes per kilo. But for full turkey cooking tips, head to our Christmas turkey guide online. Try adding it to enchiladas, salad, pasta, just like ham. The options are endless. Okay, so I've got whitewashed, red-washed, and brushed potatoes here, and my pick for roasting would probably be the red-washed potatoes. It's got a creamy white flesh, and it holds up its shape really well when you roast it. Okay, so my top tips for perfectly crunchy roast potatoes: make sure you parboil them before you roast them. Then when you drain them, rough up the edges in a colander. Then I also like to preheat my oil in my preheating oven before I add the potatoes, and then make sure you turn them regularly whilst you cook them. Christmas cake and Christmas pudding can both be frozen, so all you need to do is wrap it in a double layer of baking paper and a double layer of foil, and then you can freeze them for up to 12 months. If you've purchased your Christmas pudding, then the reheating instructions should be on the packaging, but if you made your own, then simply reheat it by putting it in a microwave-safe bowl, covering it, and then microwaving for 30-second intervals until it's your desired temperature. Royal icing is so easy to make, and it's a great option for decorating your cookies, and I find it's better than buttercream, especially if you want to make your cookies in advance. No, you cannot freeze trifle. It consists of many different textural layers, including sponge cake, custard, jelly, and fruit, and unfortunately, they don't freeze or defrost well together. Make the jelly layer in advance, and if you want to make it really quick, just use a store-bought cake and custard to make it really simple.